When it comes to Onyx, do I like this? Well, the short answer is yes. And there's actually a reasoning behind this, and I'll talk about that very soon, even though nothing I say is financial advice, and even though I'll talk about what I think about the price of XCN later on in the video. But first, we have to consider Onyx historically, right? Chain rebranded to Onyx. And then we take a look at how Chain, it's part of the Onyx ecosystem. And then also on top of that, Chain not too long ago fully upgraded to ISO 20022. But also there's something even more, because if we take a look at Chain, it's focused on institutional adoption as one of the focuses that I see. And won't that be a pretty cool thing hypothetically for the future of Onyx? Because let's just think about this. Even the Ethereum bridge, when it comes to Goliath, it's layer 1 blockchain, that's powered by Chain, keep in mind. And again, Chain, one of the focuses is on institutional adoption. And this is a trend that we see, right? Because we have to consider a lot of Onyx's competitors, they're really focused on this when it comes to institutional adoption. Like, for instance, Zebic, we take a look at XDC, we take a look at Stellar, we take a look at Ripple. So the thing is, if I take a look at something like Onyx, I feel like it doesn't really lose out in terms of the fundamentals when compared to its other, I guess, notable competitors. I don't think it's really directly competing against XDC, Stellar, and Ripple in a way where it could hypothetically overtake it, because I don't think it could. It's more so a direct competitor when it comes to Zebic, but I think you get what I mean, right? When it comes to other projects within the space of global trade and finance, they usually have this emphasis when it comes to institutional adoption, and I do kind of indirectly see that when it comes to Onyx through something called Chain. But besides that point, it's one of the major reasons why I still like it. However, keep in mind, a major complaint about Onyx currently is that, of course, it's not doing good in terms of the price. Sure, we've seen some slight recoveries here and there, but it's really nothing like that drastic in the grand scheme of things, because we're still around 45 times lower than 25 cents, which is kind of like not such a good thing. But for a dollar cost averaging individual, much like myself, this is a moment where I'm actually a little bit happy, because I'm able to dollar cost average basically into XCN at a much lower point than before, and yet I feel like fundamentally Onyx is the best it's ever been doing ever in history. Why not? Sometimes that's my mindset, even though I'm not telling anyone to do anything. Why would I not be happy? Because again, I'm looking to dollar cost average. I don't even want to exit anyways. So I'm not upset. If I had to exit right now, then of course I'd be very upset, but I'm not looking to exit. So I'm looking to dollar cost average anyways, because my mindset is maybe years, right? I knew that kind of getting into it, that I might have to wait quite a while, maybe, hypothetically. We'll wait and see what happens, but I knew my time horizon wasn't going to be like days or weeks or something like that. So I knew that by doing this, I might have to wait a very long time, but that was kind of the thing I did anyways, right? That was kind of what I preemptively thought of when I entered into this space. So how can I complain that I'm having to wait quite a while if that's literally what I thought I would have to do anyways? But besides that point, if I take a look at XCN, people like to tell me that, oh, you know what? People are not going to care about this because the market cap is too low. Sure. I mean, the market cap is well below 300 million, like well below, right? So people like to say that's not even like a medium-sized project. But here's the thing, because there's a lack, right? Because there's such a scarcity of projects that are pretty popular within the space of global trade and finance, just because of that, XCN is constantly like in that either fourth or fifth position within that specific niche of global trade and finance in terms of popularity, just because simply there isn't that many options to begin with that are that popular. Like, if I just want to break it down real quick, let's just take a look at Ripple. That's number 1. 2, Stellar. Number 3, XDC, of course. Number 4, number 5, it's debatable. It could either be Onyx or Zebic. 6 and 7, I would say arguably 6 is XPR, and then 7 is maybe Swiftcoin. But again, some people may think differently, but this is just my mindset. So if there's like arguably 7 major players within the space, and like XDC is still way bigger than XCN and ZBCN, and then XCN and ZBCN is still way bigger than XPR and Swiftcoin, it's not like this is such a ultra competitive niche to begin with in terms of the quantity. So There's even not that many players to begin with. I'm just not going to give up when it comes to Onyx. This is just personally my mindset though, right? I'm still going to be dollar cost averaging once a month. That's it. But I still like it. I don't dislike it at all. Okay, the charts are not doing good, but I can't control that. What can I do? Randomly pull out a wand like Harry Potter and be like, oh, do this right now. No, I can't do that. But yeah, besides that point though, I'm still a fan. I still like it. And I just wanted to talk about this because usually institutional adoption is a pretty big narrative because institutions and enterprises typically they have the capital, the resources, and as well as the volume to kind of really elevate something once they adopt it, right? So that's why I like kind of the focus through something called chain, which I already went through in the beginning of the video, but I'm just kind of recapping that. So overall, I haven't given up. The roller coaster, it's going to go with or without me. Sure, it could go down. Sometimes it could go up. But I just want to be a part of the roller coaster. I like to be part of the journey sometimes, just hypothetically in case, maybe. But this is my mindset currently when it comes to Onyx.